Hello everyone and welcome to One Palette, One Look. In today's video we're using iHeart Makeup, which is now iHeart Revolution, Chocolate Elixir. She looks similar to last week's palette, but she's not. She's not the same. Is it last week? Let me check. She's different, I promise. But yeah, if you like the look, keep on watching. I'm gonna start with energy. Why did it all explode? That's nice. I really want to do a normal nude look for once in my life. When is the last time I've done that? So it's been more than 2 weeks ago. So I think I can drop you guys another nude look. So with that out of the way, we're gonna start with the color Hot Tea. Is it? Yeah, Hot Tea. Hot Tea. Hottie. Coat your brush. This is me just getting ready for this is me mess recording videos right now because I'm going to Italy in a week. It's crazy to think about, by the way. Alexander Hamilton just took it out of my mouth. There are a million things I still have to do before I can leave to even go home to the Netherlands. Because I've been saying this every video without properly explaining it. I'm going to Italy with Toby next week, but I first have to go home to the Netherlands because I already booked my flight from the Netherlands and I couldn't change it. So I have to go home to the Netherlands, which I had to buy a ticket to the Netherlands first. And then I am going to surprise my mom. I can finally say that I'm going to surprise my mom. She knows I'm coming, but she thinks I'm coming on the 14th. And I'm gonna be there the 13th. So my dad is the only one who knows, which is really funny. None of my family members know. And I'm coming a day early. I hope. I'm counting on my dad not having said anything. Let me see. Now I'm going in with Carrot Cake, which is this color right here. I'm literally going row for row, just to brighten it a bit more with a tiny fluffy brush. I'm recording another video after this one, and then I'm either going to edit next Wednesday's video, which is 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, when this comes out, or I'm going to record a video, another one, because I'm going to be packing and all. Susan and I did laundry today, and all my clean clothes are in Susan's room because the couch is in my room or in my office, and I wanted to pack in my office, and she was like, I don't want the couch in the living room with the cats because we don't trust the cats yet. So I was like, okay, but what do you want me to do? I need to pack. And she was like, you can do it in my room. And I was like, okay. So we did laundry and she went through all the wash because we put it all in 2 bags together. And she just kept throwing my stuff at me. And I was like, is it okay if I leave it here until I start packing so I don't move it around? And she was like, yeah, of course. Stupid question. Now we're gonna go in with chestnut. We start here, then here, and now here. So, but I'm gonna do that on that same tiny fluffy brush because it's very pigmented. It's really pigmented, oh god. To remember to call my mom tomorrow because it's Mother's Day tomorrow, and I get home 3 days after Mother's Day, and I'm gone for Father's Day too, so I put both of them in my calendar so I can remember to call them. And now that I don't particularly care about Mother's Day and Father's Day, but I do know that they will very much appreciate it if I call or message them. We're going back in with hot tea, just to blend it all out. There we go. Now, I think I really want to go in at first with this champagne-ish color, which is called icing. Is it icing? No, it's creme brulee. This one, it's a kind of champagne-y color, but I'm thinking of going in with sugar, which is a more golden tone. Champagne, still champagne, but it's more gold. Well, the other one is more silver pinkish. And if you know me, I love me some gold. And I also am not going to cut my crease because I feel like this will make it blend really prettily. Oh my god, I had such a cute interaction today with two older ladies. Susan and I went to Jumbo and we got some stuff for the cats, and then there was this lady, or there were two ladies, like, I'm on my period, so I had to go to the bathroom before we left, and there were two older ladies in front of me figuring out how to go to the bathroom because the door had a code, and it was locked and you needed a code. And I was like, oh, well, probably not toilets for customers then. And so these two older ladies, like, no word English, like they knew no English at all. So they were like, Joe, I know that they asked me in Greek what they had to do. And I was like, oh shit, well, if you need like a code, I don't know the code. And then there was this laminated piece of paper on the wall, and it said that at the bottom of your receipt there was a code, and if you put that code into the door, and then you can unlock the door and you can go to the toilet. So I was like, okay, she has my receipt, I will just not go to the toilet, but I'll help this older lady because she, like, the poor thing could not figure it out. So she had her receipt in her hands, and I just walked, like, I was standing here, she was standing here, she had her receipt like this, like partially tilted towards me, so I just walked up to her, and when I walked up to her, she immediately like turned her receipt to me, like, and I looked on her receipt and it was all the way at the bottom, like it said it on the laminated paper too, like it was all the way at the bottom. And I'm really good at remembering numbers, so I remembered that her code was 1030, and so I was like, it's this one, while pointing at it, and then she was like, so I went to the door, put the code into the machine, whatever, and then went to walk away because it's her receipt. I'm not gonna go, like, I'm not just gonna walk in after her, until she literally stopped me and she was like, and I was like, okay, thank you. And then I said, Evcharisto, which is thank you in Greek. And then she was really excited about that, which is really cute. This is the finished result of the eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna go in with eyeliner, and I really hope that I can get some eyeliner out of it. She's done. I also messaged Toby about this, because now I am going to use a new eyeliner. Love it. As someone who does makeup and uses like eyeliner pens, I don't think there's a better feeling than when you use a new eyeliner pen for the first time and it just applies so smoothly. Hello? Okay, Tony, you scared the shit out of me, motherfucker. a good eyeliner. I, however, do have to use a different mascara because my main mascara has run out. The False Lashes mascara from Essence. Extreme volume and curl. I can tell you this much. This does not work for my lashes. It makes my lashes black, which is what I want, but other than everything else I said, it does not work for my lashes. I've tried and tried again to curl my lashes, but they're just not, no, they're not agreeing with the curled lashes vibes. My lashes stay as straight as they can, because I can't be. This one is, however, really good for my bottom lashes because, I don't know if you can see that, but they're really black. And my bottom lashes actually do curl. My top lashes just don't. Sorry, my Airbnb host, she offered that we could drop off our luggage at our Airbnb in Rome at 11:30, I think, yeah. And because the original time to get or to check in is between 3 and 9, but we get to Rome at like 10, rounded up by the way. So she asked us like, what time do we arrive? So I told her like, we arrive at 10-ish, but we understand if we can't do an early check-in or anything. Like, we understand that's like, we should have figured this out. Well, I booked the Airbnb, that's totally on me. And she's like, we have someone checking out that morning. We can meet up at 11:30. We can put your luggage inside the home. And then we give you the key. We'll clean the entire joint. And then when we're ready, I'll message you. And then you can come in early if you guys want to. And I was like, that's so sweet. And I just I rephrase it asking like, so we drop off our luggage at 11:30, be gone so you guys can clean, and then you message me when you guys are done. She's like, yes, see. I don't know why I'm so happy about it. I think it's so cute. I'm gonna do blush highlighter while listening to one of my favorite musical songs at the moment. A guy added me on Instagram and I accidentally added him back, but I was like, you know what? F it. Who gives a Why? First of all, bro started with, hi, good morning. So I was like, good morning, hi. To with him, obviously. And then he asked me how I am. And he added rabbit behind it. I think it's a dark romance thing, but I don't know. And then I was like, I'm good, how are you? And he's like, well, no, I said, I'm tired but good, how are you? He was like, why tired? You're 24 years old, make a full sentence, please. Like, for people out there, mainly men, if you want to have a conversation and someone tells you, I'm tired but good, how are you? And you want to know why they're tired, ask, why are you tired? Wow, it's a full sentence. I know that 2 words can also be a full sentence, but no. No is also a full sentence. There you go. And then eventually he asked me where I'm from, and I said the Netherlands because ultimately that's where I'm from. And he was like, oh, what language do you speak there? Feel like it's common knowledge, especially since you're from Europe, but okay. So I was like, Dutch. And he was like, oh, okay, I'm French. I'm from France. And I'm like, okay, whereabouts in France are you? I don't know, like north, south, whatever. He told me, and he said one word. And I Googled it and I was like, oh, I never heard of it. Like, how is it there? You know what mother said to me? You know what he said to me? Search it. So I have to tell you that that people from the Netherlands speak Dutch. You couldn't have quickly Googled that, but I have to search where the you're from. Me trying to show interest in where you're from, so we can keep this conversation going. Search it. My answer was, damn, okay, never mind then. Bro put a laughing emoji on that. How old are you, rabbit? 24 years old. Oh wow, me too. And then writing the 2 as T-O, not T-O-O. Grammar. It's high for me, okay? And I was like, oh wow, what a coincidence. And he was like, yeah, it was my birthday last week. And I was like, oh wow, late happy birthday to you then. And he just liked the message. And I'm like, this is why I'm done with men. Now I'm gonna let this dry for a bit and go to clean the inner corners in hope to get the excess black out of the waterline. And then white. I'm gonna see if I can try to make it a small point for once in my life. No? Okay. You know what? I said try. I didn't say I would win. I still think it looks good. I am gonna do a red lip to break apart the entire nude face. Sometimes I forget I have a labret piercing. And then I'm like, how am I gonna do this? I also have opted to only get liquid lipsticks because I cannot, if I wear a ring, like if I wear a normal stud, it's okay, but if I wear a ring, I cannot put on normal lipstick, so I have to use a liquid lipstick, which is fine. I love them better most of the time. So this is the finished look. I think for a nude look, she's good. Well, that was me using chocolate elixir from iHeart Makeup. iHeart Revolution now. Okay, that's not on the floor. If you like today's look, today's video, please don't forget to give it a like. Subscribe to the channel and ring the little notification bell to stay updated for the next time I post. And I will see you there. Bye everyone.